Hi, my name is Alex and today I invite you for a really nice, swift practice, perfect for summer, springtime, awakening ourselves after autumn, rainy days, winter, and finding this new energy, shift, change. So it's a perfect practice if you want to sort of stir the energy in your body, if you want to feel a bit more energized, awakened, or just if you want to build up a little bit of a sweat. So whenever you're ready, I'll meet you in seated space. I am today sitting on a cushion to elevate the hips slightly and bring them right above their knees. So if that's you, grab something now as well. And let's start in a simple meditation space with the hands on your knees, perhaps on the thighs, somewhere in front if you want to grab a cushion to bring right around the inner thighs. That could be a nice way to get into this place. And let's allow a full breath in to arrive here today. And a deep, long exhale out through the mouth. Allowing those first initial moments to be this space of arrival, settling in, leaving behind what doesn't serve us, any stress or tension of the day, the week, and just being here in this space, tuning into the body and your breath. So perhaps we notice some tension in particular areas of our physical body. Maybe we've been feeling quite stressed or anxious, allowing the breath to wash over us and wash each cell clean, each cell of our body. Breathing gently, inhale and exhale through the nose and mouth. And bringing our mind's eye to those areas of habitual tension, those unconscious spaces that are still holding, gripping, and scanning the body. Maybe for you today it's the jaw, the cheeks, the inner cheeks, the neck, shoulders. Maybe the breath still feels quite shallow. Just honor where you are at without any judgment or labeling it as good or bad. Just being here. Softening each part of our body, from the tips of your toes all the way to the crown of the head, allowing the belly to just relax a little bit. You can even bring the hand on top of your belly and give it a nice little gentle stroke or a pad. And meeting ourselves just as we are today. And also as we're coming into spring, summer, if you're practicing in a real time, it might feel like the energy is quite stagnant. It is natural that in autumn we sort of retreat into more of a yin state. And when the summer comes, the sun is out, the temperature changes, we feel much more energized, ready to face the day, to move. So this is what my intention is today, to cultivate this fresh prana or chi throughout the entire body. If you have an intention for this practice, set it now. It can be a mantra, a little prayer, a wish. Let's take a full breath in. Open the mouth, let it out. One more, breathe in deep, deep, deep to the root of the spine. Exhaling, opening the mouth, letting out a breath, a sound, something. Softly, slowly opening the eyes. Noticing how we feel. And let's bring the hands to interlace and allow the palms to slowly open to the ceiling as we breathe in, lifting the chin, the gaze towards the sky. Deep breath in. And exhale, rounding the spine. The palms of the hands touch together. We round and chin to chest. Twice more, breathing in, we open. Maybe there is a little smile. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Push the chest inwards, expand through the entire upper back. Last one, breathe deeply. Really nice. Exhale, chin to chest, hands together, lean back, way back. And softly, let's release. If you're sitting on something, let's gently place it to the side. Allowing the hands to rest on your knees. We'll move for a gentle cat-cow seated sequence. So as we breathe in, the chest opens, shoulder blades together, really together, the gaze to the sky. Exhale like a wave, rounding the spine, just like before, leaning back. Perhaps this time we put a little bit more weight in the back body, swaying side to side. Inhaling, lift up, open, open, open. Exhaling and we round. 2 more, breathe in. Close the eyes, nothing to see, trust yourself. Exhaling, round, so good for the spine. Last one, breathe. And breathe out. Let's stay here in this angry cat seated space for 1 full breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, yes. Really nice, really, really nice. Let's bring the right heel in towards the groin now. Walk the hands forward and just for a moment, coming to the fingertips. Let's inhale and lengthen through the spine, gaze lifts. Sit bones towards the floor, exhale, fold. 2 more, breathe in, we lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale. Exhale, folding. Nice, walking the fingertips towards the legs, just switching your feet. So now the left heel is towards the groin, right heel is out. Heels sort of mirroring each other. Deep breath in, fingertips in front, we inhale. And exhale, fingertips walking a little bit forward towards the top of the mat, we fold. Breathing in, it's an extension. And with the breath out, we fold. Just 1 more, breathe deeply. Exhale completely. Nice, from here, let's roll over our ankles and onto the hands and knees. Tabletop position. Get yourself nice and stable here, spreading through the fingertips as wide as possible, sending the elbow creases forward as if we are opening 2 big jars. So there is this spiraling effect through the hands. And as we inhale, a gentle cow, dropping the belly, ears, the gaze, the chin lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, spine rounds, tacking the pelvis underneath, exaggerating that stretch here for the back body, chin to chest. Twice more, and you can start to experiment here with a bit more of a freedom within the form. So perhaps we rocking the hips side to side, following them with the gaze. Maybe tucking the toes and having a little sway. Back and forth. Wherever you are, 1 full breath in. And exhaling, yes. Really nice. Next time we breathe in, the toes come together, knees come as wide as a mat. Dropping the sit bones towards the heels, hands in front, fingertips again, the little teepee tense with the hands. Let's inhale fully here. Lift the chest. And exhale slowly, folding. Let's take an extended child's pose for 3 buoyant breaths. So starting off really slow and soft here, no need to rush. If you want, you can rock the head side to side. 2 more breaths. One more. You've got this. Breathe in. And out. Slowly pouring the body over, forward and into our tabletop again. Bring the knees closer, so now the hip width apart. Let's crawl for the left toes, extend for the right leg, and a couple of times rocking back and forth, opening for the back of the right leg, the hamstring, the calves, the space behind the knee. Also warming up for the wrist here as an additional bonus. And when you're ready, let's flex for the right toes, bend the knee and come to this space here. And we're going to just do 3 of these, but as we inhale, the right leg straightens. Exhaling, the knee bends. Inhale is extension. Exhale, we bend. Last one, inhale, toes point. Nice, exhale, knee bend. Next time we straighten the right leg. Continue that move, flex the foot and slowly shifting the right leg towards the right side of the mat. Keep it straight so long until it reaches the top of the mat and we come to a lizard space. So don't worry if you've not done it all in one go, it's all okay. Hands are on the inside of the right foot, the toes of the right foot spilling outside of the mat, the heel is slightly in. Find your lizard, have a little sway here, side to side. Feed into the right hip, this beautiful opening in the front of the left thigh. And gently sway here. If you want to come to the forearms, you're more than welcome. Nice big circles or small circles. If you need stillness, please be my guest. Eventually bringing ourselves back up onto the hands if we're not there already. Lifting for the right arm, twisting for the spine. Imagining there is someone behind us and trying to shake that imaginary someone's hand. Open the chest, let it shine towards the heavens. Breathe in. Nice, really nice. Exhaling and slowly stepping the right leg back to a tabletop. And a little gentle cat-cow here, the belly drops. Exhaling, rounding the spine, angry cat. Back to neutral on the breath in. This time left leg straightens behind, right toes tucked underneath, and then gentle sway back and forth with the left leg. Noticing how that side perhaps feels very different to the other, maybe a bit more constricted, tight. Can we bring the breath into this movement, into every movement that we do in practice today? Mindfully, consciously sending our awareness into the spaces that we're working with. When you're ready, on the next inhalation, left knee bends. We flex the left toes, breathe in, extending through the left leg. Exhaling and we bend. 2 more, kicking the left leg high to the sky. Exhale and we bend. Last one, engage the belly, scoop the belly in. Exhale and bend. Next time we straighten the left leg, continue that movement and sweep that left leg all the way to the side. Keep it straight if possible until it finds itself roughly in line with the left hand. Then we bend the knee, finding the lizard. And from here, any gentle movements of your choice, swaying or big circles. Yes, so good. Keep opening and breathing into the front of the left hip. Engaging for the entire body here. If you want to come down onto the forearms, go there. Last breath. Nice, really nice. Exhaling, coming back to the hands if we're not there already. Planting the right palm, lifting the left hand to the sky. Inhaling, then opening. Deep opening for the right thigh. Chest. Groin. Last breath. Nice, and exhaling slowly, the left palm meets the right on the floor. Let's step it to a tabletop, and from here walking the hands towards the knees, coming onto the ball of both foot and finding this little froggy space. So if you want, of course, you can bring the legs a little bit wider and having just a little play in this froggy variation or Malasa yogi squat variation. Just distributing the weight to one leg and then the other, seeing how it feels in the hips. If you are keen to travel to Malasana yogi squat here instead of moving, please feel free to do so. If that's the case, perhaps the hands towards the chest or interlacing the fingertips, dropping the chin and finding this gorgeous opening for the back of the neck, the entire back line. If the heels are lifted, feel free to bring something underneath them, like a couple of books or cushions, yoga brick or block. One more breath. Nice. Exhaling, we release the hands, walk back, forward towards the top of the mat, and we lift up here to our first downward facing dog. So take your time when you arrive here, finding some space in the backs of the legs, pedaling the feet, the gaze towards the knees, lower belly scooped, pelvis scooped underneath, engaging here strongly for the palms, so root down through your fingers. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it out, any sound. Breathe in. Breathe out, really nice. On the next inhalation, let's come to the tiptoes. Look between the hands, walking, stepping, or floating to the top of the mat. On the breath in is our inhale. Lengthen through the spine, gaze forwards. Exhale and we fold over the legs. Breath in sends us all the way to standing in Tadasana. Palms touch, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhaling. Let's take a moment here with the hands in prayer, finding our grounding for the feet and also coming back to the intention that we set in practice. Noticing this grounding effect through the feet, connecting to the earth beneath us. Steady, stable, rooted. Notice how you feel. One more breath. Nice, exhaling. Breath in, hands to the sky, down to the tiptoes if you want to. Breathing out, knees bend, keep the heels of the floor as we fold over the legs all the way down. When the hands find the earth, then we drop the heels, drop the head, find Uttanasana, forward fold. A gentle sway here, straightening and bending for each leg. Really nice. One more inhale. Shake the head, release through the neck. Right hand will come to the center between the legs. We open through the left arm, right knee bends, left leg straightens, finding a nice big open twist here. Breathe in, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, left palm replaces the right. Same thing, different sides. This time the left knee bends, right arm straightens to the sky, and so is the leg. And keep going just like that, lowering down. Left arm lifts as I breathe in. And lowering the left hand, right arm lifts as I exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. One more each side. Left arm lifts as we breathe in. Exhale, fold. Right arm replaces the left. Beautiful. And slowly coming back for center, interlacing the fingertips behind. Halfway lift. Push the hands away from the body. Nice, beautiful spine. Micro bend in the knees. Exhale, let's fold over the legs, maybe bringing the feet a little bit closer together. Nice. Slowly releasing the hands, planting them on the floor and stepping to our first high plank. Take your time getting there. Plant, root down for the feet, root down for the hands, strong belly. Inhaling deeply here. Exhale, lowering the knees. Chest and chin all the way to the earth. Breath in, engage the glutes. It's a baby cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. A full breath in together. On the exhalation, let's open the mouth, blogger the lips. Right leg will lift to the sky as we inhale. Right knee to nose, exhaling, shifting the weight forwards. Inhaling again, breathing. Right leg high. As we exhale, right knee to right elbow, slowly tap the right elbow or the right upper arm. Last one, breathe deep, toes pointed. Exhale, right knee, left elbow this time, crossing over. Breathing in, it's a three-legged dog. Exhaling, and we step the right leg between the hands, preparing for a high lunge. Get ourselves situated, maybe the legs need to go a little bit wider. Hands lift, let's breathe in. Strong for the body. Let's bend the left knee just to get the pelvis nice underneath us. So instead of coming here into this complete lack of engagement, we're scooping the pelvis underneath, but bending for the left leg. And then when we're ready, the left leg can straighten, kicking for the back leg. One more breath in here. Exhaling, the right leg will straighten. We lean forward with the hands over the right leg. One breath here, strong for the back foot. Exhale, right knee bends, we come back to a high lunge. Two more just like that. Breathing in, we come up, high on the left leg, straightening the right knee, leaning forward. Exhaling, high lunge. Really good. Last one, breathe in as we straighten everything, sending the fingertips high, leaning forward with the exhalation. Stay here for one full breath. Gorgeous. Exhale, slowly release, high plank. Let's drop the left knee to the earth. Find an open twist here, so both hands open to the right side. Stay here, just gazing towards the right fingertips, or perhaps we can journey further to find extension for the left side body, and the right hand perhaps come to the left heel. Maybe this is enough to just bring the hands on the lower back. That's perfect too. Wherever you are, gaze to the ceiling, find this opening for the left side body. Hug everything to the midline. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhaling slowly, rooting for the left hand on the earth, lifting the left knee. Big open twist in a low lunge. One full buoyant inhale. And exhaling, gently step into a high plank. Moving for a vinyasa of your choice, maybe repeating Nishchashin towards Cobra or full Chaturanga down to the earth. As a breathe in, it's an up dog or Cobra. And as we breathe out, downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in. Opening the mouth, letting out a sound, a sigh, something. Gorgeous. Left leg this time lifts to the sky. Inhale. With the exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhaling again, three-legged dog, kick the leg high. Exhale, left knee taps left upper arm, gazes down. Last one, strong connection with the earth of the feet and hands. Left elbow, left knee taps the left elbow. Last one, three-legged dog. Exhaling, we step to a high plank. Slowly, slowly rising up with the hands to the sky. Breathe in. Exhaling, let's tack that right knee just like before to allow the pelvis to scoop underneath us and create this nice, beautiful line from the crown of the head all the way down to our spine. And when we're ready, extending through the back leg, hands to the sky, let's inhale and straighten the left knee this time. Come to the ball of the right foot. And exhale, leaning forward. Full breath in here, belly engaged, inner thighs hugging in together. Exhaling, left knee bends, find high lunge. And just like that, two more, breathing and straighten everything. Breathing out, we fold, lean forward. Inhaling again, high lunge. Sending the right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, lean forward, stay for one breath. I know it's not easy, you can micro bend in that left knee if you need to. Breathe in. Breathe out, come out, left knee bends, this time dropping the right knee to the earth. Open twist here. Find a bit of a narrower stance here so the left leg can come a little bit closer. This sort of 90-degree angle. Stay here, just gazing over the left hand, or perhaps we can journey to find the back of the right leg with the left fingertips. Opening through the side body here. If this is too much, of course you can bring the left hand on the lower back. Wherever you are, let's engage through the inner thighs and find that connection here. One more breath. Exhaling, cartwheeling everything down to the earth, planting the right palm on the floor, lifting through the right knee. Low lunge twist here. Fingertips of the left hand, high to the sky, breathe in. And exhaling slowly, high plank. Really nice. Moving through vinyasa of your choice. Perhaps this time all the way through Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in. Come to the tiptoes. Exhaling, lowering halfway. Inhaling, it's an up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Let's all drop to the knees for a moment. Find a child's pose. Come back to your breath, your intention. Notice how you feel. Notice what's coming up for you in practice today. One more breath. Nice. Exhaling completely. Slowly, slowly, let's begin to bring the hands forwards, lift to a downward facing dog. Sit bones high, you can bend the knees as generously as you need to in order to send your glutes high to the sky. Distribute the weight evenly between the fingertips. Gaze towards your toes or the knee. On the breath in, coming to the tiptoes, looking between the hands, bending the knees, sprinting, walking, stepping, floating towards the top of the mat. Halfway lift is our inhale. Long, beautiful neck. Exhaling and we fold. Breath in, high to the sky, maybe the tiptoes as we lift, lift, lift. With the exhale, folding over the legs, the heels are lifted if you're coming with me, all the way down. And then the hands come down, heels come down, neck soft. Halfway lift. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right leg will lift straight away, high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Let's bend the knee and open that hip here in 3 half mandalas. So right knee will come towards the chest, to the side and back. Breathing in, knee to chest, to the side and back. Last one, inhale. Nice, exhaling here. Kick that right leg back to the ceiling. Exhaling and slowly, slowly stepping it between the hands. Let's drop the left heel down and gently lifting ourselves up from here to a warrior one. So strong connection to the floor with the back leg. Push away with the knife edge of the left foot. The hips are squared to the front of the room. Hands high, maybe towards the ceiling, or if you want to bring them towards their hips, you're more than welcome. Wherever you are, a full breath in, a full breath out. Nice. One more breath. One more exhale. Let's open slowly to a warrior two. Just to transition. A deep breath here as we gaze over the right fingertips. Exhaling, straightening the right leg, leaning forward as much as we can, elongating for the side body, and when we can't go any further, dropping the right fingertips towards the floor. Triangle pose. If you want to take it even deeper, let's come to the heel of the right leg and bind with the peace fingers the big toe. Engage, engage, engage for the glutes, the belly, strong connection. 2 more breaths, we've got this. Last one, you can. Nice, exhaling, gently, hands lift. Stay on the heel if you want. Skandasana on the left leg, bending the left knee. Toes are spilling out, heel is in. Finding Skandasana for 3 breaths. So the toes of the right foot are pointing towards the ceiling. Engage, engage, engage here. And with the hands you can do anything. They can stay at the heart center. You can open them really wide. You can bind if that's in your practice. Finding the opposite hand. Wherever you are, spiraling the chest forward as much as possible, inviting this new energy, summer, spring, change. Last breath. Nice. One more exhale. Slowly, slowly. From Skandasana, moving to the top of the mat, finding a high lunge once again. This time fingertips come to the chest. We lean forward to find our warrior three, Toes are down towards the floor. Let's kick for a back leg. So elongate, strong belly, square the hips. Square the hips to the earth. One more breath. Nice. Slowly with the exhale, left knee will come towards the chest. Left arm will extend behind us. Let's hug the left knee to the chest and stay here, gazing forward. Maybe the gaze will come to the back hand, or perhaps we get hold of the big left toe with peace fingers and extend through the leg. And you can have the bend in the left knee, that's absolutely fine. Nice big open stretch. Stay, find your drishti. One more, inhale. Nice. And exhaling, slowly releasing. Slowly, slowly, through warrior three, kicking the back leg to the back of the room. And in 3, in 2, and in 1, stepping it behind. High lunge. Last one. Big circle of the arms. Open the heart. And exhale, hands to the floor. Let's find a vinyasa. One breath here in a high plank. Exhale, move through your flow. Breathing in, it's a cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. A breath in. And the breath out. Nice. Left leg lifts as we inhale. Bending the knee, open the hip, and this time we'll move through the half mandala on the left side. So as we inhale, left knee comes towards the chest, opening to the side and back. 2 more just like that. Inhaling, left knee to chest, to the side and back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Come back. Kick the left feet to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhaling, stepping it between the hands. Lowering the back heel. Opening to a warrior one. Rising up. So setting ourselves up for greatness here. The left leg is engaged. The knife edge of the back foot is pushing away from the floor. My hips are pointing towards the short edge of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale and we stay. Last one, breathe in. Breathing out, let's open to a warrior two, just to transition for our triangle here. Deep breath in. Exhale, left leg straightens. Maybe we come on the left heel, eventually leaning forward, until we find our triangle, perhaps grabbing the left big toe with the left fingertips, peace fingers, and staying here. Or maybe lowering the left heel down, left foot down. 2 more breaths. I know it's not easy, but how do we react when we get triggered? Can we stay here nonetheless with the breath? 1 more, inhale. Nice. Exhaling, let's release. Slowly find Skandasana on the right leg. So bending for the right knee, lowering the sit bones towards the floor, toes of the left foot are pointing towards the ceiling, hands to the chest. Maybe we lift them to the sky, perhaps we bind. So many options. 1 more, breathe deep. And exhaling wherever you are, let's travel through center to the front of the mat, finding our high lunge and preparing for warrior three. So hands come to the center of the chest. We lean forward, so much so that the right toes are moving away from the earth, finding this stable, steady warrior three. And so micro bend in the left knee, toes of the right foot pointing towards the floor to square the hips. 1 more breath. Exhaling, right knee will travel through center all the way to standing. Extending through the right hand, hugging the right knee with the left arm. And maybe this is enough. Maybe this is where we stay, following the right hand with our gaze. If you want to challenge yourself and go any deeper, we grab hold of the big toe of the right foot and extend through it. So extend through the knee. You can still have the knee bend, that's okay. If you can straighten. Or maybe you're still here and that's perfect too. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhaling gently, let's release. Kick the right leg behind us to find warrior three. And eventually, in 3 breaths, moving into a high lunge. So 1, 2, and 3. High lunge, hands to the sky. Well done. Breathe in. Breathing out, big circle of the arms, hands to the floor. Finding our vinyasa. So inhaling deeply here. Exhale. Vinyasa of your choice. If you want to come to a child pose straight away, know that you can. This is where we will meet anyway, whenever you're ready. So in child's pose, come back to your full breath. To the awareness, to the feeling of grounding now as you land back on the floor. And if you're getting distracted by the thoughts that arise in your head about, whether you're flexible enough or strong enough, none of this matters really, but let the breath be your anchor here. When the mind gets busy, allow the breath to be this doorway into a new moment, new opportunity to become more present. From here, gently, let's lift up one final time to a downward facing dog, but just to transition. So lifting the sit bones high, and as we breathe in, the right leg extends to the ceiling, and eventually dropping the right shin in front of the hands to find a pigeon. And before we land, still the left toes are tucked underneath. Let's come to the fingertips, or perhaps lift even higher with the hands to the ceiling to find this high pigeon, strong through the right glute. We lifting from the right shin, breathing. And when you're ready, dropping the left knee down, hands to the floor. If you have any block or a bolster that you would like to place underneath the forehead, please do. And a moment here to land in your pigeon, to be still, be soft. And another opportunity to check in, to invite this idea of surrender, of release, but at the same time of this openness, ready to receive. Maybe the hands are pointing towards the sky, the palms of the hands towards the sky. One more breath. Gorgeous. Exhaling, and softly let's release. Allow your body to lift up again, rolling this time onto the right glute to find a Janu Shirshasana or a half butterfly. The right hand will come behind us, left leg extended. We breathe in, sweep the left hand overhead, lift onto the right shin, find a baby wild thing here. So the chest opens, left hand behind the head, open through the entire front body. Squeeze the glutes, push away from the floor with the right hand. Inhale. And exhale, gently dropping the seat to the earth and finding a nice, beautiful fold over the left foot. So soft through the toes. There is no need to hold tight here. Let's be super soft. If you need something underneath the left knee or the right knee even, maybe a little cushion or something to bring that knee closer to you, please take it. Help yourself. One final breath. Let's lift up, retrace our steps, so coming all the way forward to the front of the mat, lifting up to a downward dog. If you need a little moment to shake things up, shake the bum, shake the head, take it. You can even pause the video and have a little dance if you want. And if you're coming with me, it's the left leg that will lift this time. Eventually left shin comes in front of the body, right behind our wrists. And instead of lowering all the way down to the earth, let's stay on the left shin, right toes tucked underneath, come to the fingertips, or perhaps all the way with the hands to the sky. Super strong, high pigeon here. Super strong. One more breath. And exhale gently with so much care, releasing that right knee. If you need something underneath the left glute to square the hips, please take it. A pillow underneath the forehead. Palms open for more of an external energy. If you want more grounding, let's bring the palms down to the floor. 4 more breaths. Notice this beautiful opening in the left hip, left glute. Can you soften for the jaw, the forehead, the belly, and become really still. One more breath. Exhaling completely. And the next breath in, let's all lift up, this time rolling onto the left hip and finding our Janu Shirshasana on the other side, or half butterfly. So left heel, sole of the foot will come to the inside of our right thigh, left arm behind, fingertips pointing towards the front of the mat. We're sweeping the right arm overhead, so much so that we push away from the floor and lift up to a baby cobra. So heart opens, shines towards the heavens, squeeze the glutes to even lift the hip points even higher. And exhale, release. Gently the bum comes to the floor. We fold over the right foot, soft toes. Any props that you might need, please take them. And we're here. Just this moment, just this breath. And if you're already wondering what you're going to do later, or the to-do list, or all the things that you have planned, can you allow those to-dos wait a little bit longer as you meet yourself again in this space, as you unite or reunite with the breath and the sensations in your body. One final breath. Exhaling, let's slowly retrace our steps, lift up, spin ourselves all the way to face the top of the mat. Downward facing dog for one more inhale. Open the mouth. Gently lowering the knees to the floor, crossing the ankles, and finding ourselves lying all the way onto our backs. Maybe there is a pillow underneath the head or a bolster underneath the knees. If there is anything at all that you would like to do before finding Shavasana, take it now. We can pause the video. Otherwise, let's land in this final, most precious pose. And taking a full breath in. Surrendering on the exhale. And once again, bringing our mind's eye to those areas of tension hidden underneath the surface. Those places that are still holding on, still tied, still resisting the softness. And gently, gently giving them permission to let go. And now, I'm beginning to rest the mind on the breath again. If you wish to stay longer in Shavasana, though, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, gentle movements in the fingertips and toes, eyes still closed. Maybe the head rocks side to side. Maybe a big stretch overhead. Hugging the knees to the chest, giving ourselves a nice big final hug. Honoring this new beginning, new chapter as we coming to the end of the practice. And honoring exactly where we are at each given moment. Slowly, perhaps rolling onto one side and lifting up to seated. Eyes still closed if possible. Bring the hands in prayer at the center of our heart. A full breath in. A full breath out. Let's begin to rub our palms together, creating some heat, transformation, element of fire, the warmth. Go a bit faster and notice how the temperature changes. Able to notice that prana shifting through you. Take a breath in and place the hands now anywhere on the body that needs a bit more love or care, acceptance, anywhere at all. Last moments of gratitude for this practice, for you, for showing up for yourself. So keep showing up for yourself. The more we practice, the more we are there for ourselves, the more we can be there for others. want to change, to choose what life we want to lead, what people we want to surround ourselves with, and what energy we want to cultivate. A breath in, hands in prayer at the heart center, palms to touch the skin. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that practice served you. I hope you're feeling nice and awake, energized. Perhaps there have been a shift of some sort, shift of the energy, of intention, vibration. If you liked that video, please don't forget to subscribe, like it, leave me a comment below, and I see you next time. Thank you.